It's past 8 p.m. I should be watching the Jays and chilling back to a game right now, but I made the mistake of checking the news. And in the words of Birdman, are y'all finished or y'all done? Because this is some insanity. Reuters headline here: ABC to indefinitely halt Jimmy Kimmel live broadcast, citing comments made after Charlie Kirk killing. Now, this is a horrible headline. I will give you the actual context of what led up to this because the media is doing a terrible job, at least in the initial headlines and reporting on the reality behind this. But let me first play for you the Jimmy Kimmel clip. You will be blown away.
We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it. In between the finger pointing, there was grieving. On Friday, the White House flew the flags at half-staff, which got some criticism. But on a human level, you can see how hard the president is taking this.
My condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks? They've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House, which is something they've been trying to get, as you know, for about 150 years. And it's going to be a beauty.
Yes. He's at the fourth stage of grief, construction. Demolition, construction. This is not how an adult grieves the murder of someone he called a friend. This is how a 4-year-old mourns a goldfish, okay?
Jimmy Kimmel was effectively canceled because Donald Trump was unable to show an ounce of empathy for Charlie Kirk. He just played Donald Trump's clip, his own words. That led to the FCC threatening ABC. So Jack Merkinson tweeting this out. It is really important for news outlets to be clear, unlike the AP here, that Kimmel was suspended not because of some grassroots backlash, but because ABC caved to threats from the head of the FCC. So CNN Business does actually a good job at breaking this down here. The ABC late night host remarks constituted, quote, the sickest conduct possible, end quote. FCC chair Brendan Carr told right-wing podcaster Benny Johnson on Wednesday. Carr suggested his FCC could move to revoke ABC affiliate licenses as a way to force Disney to punish Kimmel. Quote, we can do this the easy way or the hard way, Carr said. These companies can find ways to change conduct and take actions on Kimmel, or there's going to be additional work for the FCC ahead. Carr added that the broadcasters, including ABC, have a license granted to us at the FCC, granted by us at the FCC, and that comes with it an obligation to operate in the public interest. What he really means by that is in Trump's interest. Because you saw the clip. It was nothing. But it clearly offended Donald Trump because he knew how terrible it made him look. And that led to these threats from the FCC, which led to ABC pulling Jimmy Kimmel. As Miles Taylor shared here, a few years ago, Jon Stewart said, quote, comedy doesn't change the world, but it's a bellwether. When a society feels under threat, comedians are who gets sent away first. He was right. Brian Stelter with an update here. I asked FCC Chair Brendan Carr if he had any new comment now that ABC has pulled Jimmy Kimmel's show, and he sent me this gif. Not only are they authoritarian fascists, they're also big fucking losers. Donald Trump, his reaction. Great news for America. The ratings challenged Jimmy Kimmel show is canceled. Congratulations to ABC for finally having the courage to do what had to be done. Kimmel has zero talent. You can see how thin-skinned this man is through every word. And worse ratings than even Colbert, if that's possible. That leaves Jimmy and Seth, two total losers on Fake News NBC. Their ratings are also horrible. Do it, NBC. Incredible. Chris Hayes shared this. The countries where comedians can't mock their leader on late night TV are not really ones you want to live in. And last comment here, Cody Johnson sharing, it's not cancel culture. It's a very deliberate state-sanctioned fascist purge. It'll be interesting to see the following days. What's the reaction going to be from celebrities from other shows? I'm actually kind of curious what The View is going to say because they're on ABC. And they air tomorrow morning. They air live. So Are they going to be afraid? like this moments like this, it's not even just about Jimmy Kimmel's show. It's what this means going into the future in terms of the kind of power that Donald Trump is going to wield in terms of trampling free speech, people's ability to speak out, to criticize him, to say anything that may be viewed by him as offensive to him personally. It's straight up North Korea shit. So I don't know. I want to see what happens from here because this, I think, really is just a yet another sign of how insane things have become.